Alright guys, what's going on? Give me a second. If everybody can hear us, please press 1. It is raining outside. It's been raining for the past 2 hours on our drive. We currently have 3 hours left. Okay, you can hear. Of driving. So we were up in Kansas City searching for 3 missing, and we actually spent some time with Ride or Dive, and we said goodbye to Britton from Depths of History in Colston. We said goodbye to Corey from Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle. Everybody's gone. We were supposed to go home today. Yes.
Well, we were going to start heading home.
We were going to start heading home yesterday, or today, to start working our way back. I think we had like 5 or 6 hours of a drive. A lot of people contacted us about Debra Jean Vaughn, missing since July 24th, 1993. This case, I was tagged in about 6 different times. I read up on it. I looked at the location. I said, we can either spend 5 hours going home, or we can spend 5 hours driving down to help another family at the end of our trip. With that being said, we talked about it. We feel like we can definitely help the family out. They have spent 30 years looking for Debra with no answers. She lived by Lake Greer Ferry. What?
Greer's
Ferry
Lake.
That's what I said. Greer's Ferry Lake.
No, you said Lake Greer Ferry.
Oh. They live on that lake. Live by it. The family feels like she could possibly be in there. So, going by that, the family's not getting help. We're going to try to come and assist with our technology, and she can go from there.
We're going to Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's what you I don't know what you want me to. We're gonna go there. Debra, I'm only gonna put out what's public knowledge. I'm not gonna add anything. I'm only gonna put out what's public knowledge. So Debra and her husband had a very tumultuous relationship. On July 23rd, Debra had went to her mother's house, stayed the night there. She was leaving her husband. They had gotten to a physical altercation that day. The next morning, July 24th, 6 a.m., she left her mother's house saying, I need to go get some stuff from my house. Left and went to her home. It is, suspected that her husband was the last person to see her. Her husband said that a couple days after she went missing, that she had called him a few times to say that she was going to leave this. She was going to go lead a transient lifestyle, essentially. Debra in the past had left for days at a time. Her husband said she once went to Canada and then once went to Montana. But her mother says that whenever she would leave for multiple days, she always stayed in contact. Always. Or left a phone number, or this is where I'm going to be. When she would go missing for more than, a few hours or so, her husband was always, where is she? How is she? Is she okay? Blah, blah, blah. That did not take place this time. Debra left behind some very valuable things to her. Some items that her grandfather had given her that she wouldn't have left behind. Jewelry, makeup, clothes, that kind of thing. So with all of that being said, Debra and her 1980 Monte Carlo disappeared. Debra's mom has always felt in her heart that that Debra was in Greer's Ferry Lake. The family has essentially gone into debt searching for their loved one. There was a diver who was diving at one point in time, searching for Debra. I don't believe there was sonar involved. I think he was just diving. He had been hired by the family, and unfortunately, while diving, he lost his life. There was another diver hired later on who, before he could come and assist, had a heart attack and also passed away. There have been, different Marine units, private investigators, psychics. The family has tried to get anyone and everyone involved that they can. And still, no luck, no Debra. We were contacted this morning. Our contact was Brittany. She got a hold of us. We said we would come. And in that, she then got us in contact with Debra's mother, Dixie. Dixie, she said, she's pushing 90. And for 30 years, she has not known where her daughter is at. In talking to her, when we go on these trips and stuff, and you kind of feel, this job is very daunting, and it can be tiresome physically, but also emotionally and mentally. And in speaking with Dixie tonight, all of that went away. I am so ready to be there, and hopefully find Debra, to just meet Dixie. She's a firecracker, to say the least. So to be able to potentially help, if we did not find anything in Greer's Ferry Lake, we obviously will be back to search more places, but at least we can maybe give her that small peace of mind that her daughter's not there. And, that's something she's always felt. So if we can, what?
Your niece said you got this, TT and Jacob.
Aw, thanks, Buggy. My family knows I have a huge soft spot for people who are wise in their years.
That's a good way to put it.
I have a huge, huge soft spot for puppies, chubby babies, and old people. So, but it just kind of like gave me the little extra push to be like, yes, we're doing the right thing. Even if we don't find her, then we can say she's not there. Just kind of took away all the bad stuff, and I'm like, yep, we're doing this.
With hearing about and searching all the information that we have, this is probably one of the better informational cold cases we've had. Like, yeah, we've had, well, it could be here, could be there, or, he left this location and didn't show up here. That's okay, but they give us like 800-mile radius, and it's like almost daunting to even look at the case and say, okay, we got to figure this out. Where could they be? And sometimes we do. It's a miracle. Like, there's 10% chance we'll find these people in the water. But in this case, the location right next to the lake, all the information that we're getting, I really think that we can bring Debra home. That's why we decided to head on down here, get the last hurrah of our I'm going to say it was a continuation of this last trip. Like, we've been gone for how many days? 60?
Well, we were gone for almost 50 days on the first trip.
Oh, yeah.
We were home for a week, and then we left October 8th or 9th, and we will be home Friday night. It is not an option.
your son's
If I have to
birthday.
leave Jacob behind, I will. Or in a really expensive Uber ride. My son's birthday, Garrett's birthday, is coming up October 30th. So we'll be celebrating this weekend. So I will not miss that.
What we need for you guys is simply this. Please, if you know any information on this lake, reach out to us at ChaosDivers.com. Tell us if there's any dive spots. We spoke with somebody earlier that gave us some information, but if you know any other information, any dangerous spots, we don't know this lake. I've never been on this lake. If you know super shallow spots that if I'm driving 40 mile an hour down the river or down the lake, I'm going to hit a shelf. If you know any information on this lake, please reach out to us via ChaosDivers.com. There's a talk now. And just basically just be there for us. And as you see, Jeff Heaslip has put in the GoFundMe on there. That's also a way you can help. And PayPal, that would be a now thing to help us for gas going down there. This whole trip from start to finish, there's been times where I've told her I need to sell hot dogs outside the RV to get us by. So thank you so much for your support. Please reach out to us at ChaosDivers.com. Talk Now button if you know any information on this lake to help us out. Other than that, I see Sue Klein's in here. Thank you so much, Terry. I see you're in here. Jeff, everybody and anybody who helps us. I know where I've came from, and I know where we're going, and it's going up, and it's a beautiful thing that you guys have entrusted us to do this type of work and work for you guys. And it's an honor to help these families. Families is the most the top thing. Families first, and total respect. And I just hope for Dixie's sake and the family that we can bring her home. A watery grave is nowhere for somebody to be. Hopefully we can lay her to rest in a proper manner. So, with that being said, we're 3 hours away.
4.
I've been on the road longer than an hour.
We have 3 hours and 53 minutes.
That's 3 hours then. It was a lot of traffic and it was raining.
Diane said that she drove a pontoon all over Greer's Ferry and didn't hit anything.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Mom.
That's good to know. We're going to open this up for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes of questions, and we'll try to get to you as soon as possible. I know that you can get the information. I think I sent Jeff the link, and you guys can also follow along on the report of Debra being missing and all the information. Okay, so I'm just waiting on questions. If you have questions, you can put QQQ, or we'll try to see if we can get one. I missed the beginning. What's the search on Debra Jean Vaughn, missing 1993, June 24th. She's missing in a Monte Carlo. And ever need any help? Thank you, Greg. Hopefully find us. The only thing that we could use is it would be amazing if we can just get gas paid for on these trips. That would be amazing. And that's the only thing really. That is a long time. Sorry, I was looking at her. I'm not getting as many. Thank you. You're welcome, Amy. How deep can I dive? I can dive 130 feet.
Where are we now?
I don't know.
4 hours away from
4 hours
Greer
away.
Lake.
We just stopped to get gas.
Yeah, we stopped to get gas, and I'm not really sure where we are right now, honestly. We're at Collins.
Southern Indiana. All right, cool. The lake is over 400 feet. deep mostly. Wow, jeez. Greer is over 400 feet. Well, hopefully we won't have to dive that deep, and if we do, then we will get, you know, some rovers, some, yeah, those things.
They'll have to bring in
The submarines.
Yeah. From what we've been told and how it's been explained to us is
RC
that
boats, yeah.
the lake at its deepest is 198 feet.
And they're also in winter pool right now.
Yeah, they're in winter pool. So we've been told that the lake is down a lot. So that's also helpful. And from what I understand, where we are at, or where we will be on the lake, is actually the southern end is the really deep end, and the north end is more shallow. So we should be okay there.
I just like Lindsay said, I'm super stoked to be over there to try to help this family. Like, I want to be there. Like, there's not a lot of the families that we get connected to, they're like family to us. And when we go home, we carry them on our shoulders when we don't find them. We come back repeatedly. You can ask anyone that we haven't found, they could tell you the exact same thing. We're coming back. We're talking to them. We never give up.
As far as we know, her ex-husband is still alive. As far as we know, I'm not sure like where he lives or if he still lives in that area or anything like that. I just know that from what I've been told, he's still he's still alive.
I also have a friend that's a tech diver. Okay, River, thank you. Contact us on ChaosDivers.com. Definitely could use tech divers if need be. Now, our sonars only reach so far, and anything else you'll have to have a marine sonic, so we'd have to come back with better equipment. And that's possible. I mean, we have connections to where we can get it. Yes, Richard.
Yeah, we'll be home this weekend, Rick.
Yeah, we'll be home this weekend. I'm sorry that it got returned, so that was the person that got returned to then. Because he said, can I send it now, or the package will be home in time. So they're holding our packages. If anybody sends us anything, the last time I didn't have them hold our mail, or my mail from the P.O. box, and it got returned. With me diving deep, I've had over 100 dives in a dry suit in depths of 100 feet. I am very well aware of the safety stops, the deep stops. I have a very good computer, and I have the knowledge to do deep dives. I spend a lot of time in the quarry deep because it's too hot to be in a dry suit at 20 feet. So we just get in the water real quick and we dive down to 100 feet and we just spend some time down there. And then we kind of work our way back up. We got a pattern to where we can do our safety stops as we're coming up. So mine wasn't returned, but thanks. Okay. I still haven't figured out who sent me a package and got returned, so.
Somebody said the crosswinds are terrible on Greers Ferry Lake. There's a lot of drownings every year. The lake is deep and cold.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good to know.
Somebody said that 400 plus feet is its altitude above sea level, not the depth. 198 is max depth.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Which it also changes your diving tables on your stops in your higher altitude.
So again, we are headed down to Greers Ferry, Arkansas. we were going to be headed home, but when Brittany got a hold of us this morning and talked to us, and you know, and in talking to her, we had made the decision that we would go down and help. You know, you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. We are driving tonight. We're gonna finish driving. We've got about 4 more hours, so we should get there like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
She's super excited about that because she hates being.
Oh, I have plenty of books to read, so we're good. I'm excited to get there and go to bed.
Yeah. Donation sent to PayPal. Well, thank you, Melissa. Do you take Venmo? Yes, we do. It's on ChaosDivers.com unless somebody wants to post it.
I don't know if Venmo and CashApp are on there.
So Jeff usually will throw up the links on that. Yes, we do accept that, and it's much appreciated. Guys, I know where I came from. I know you guys have supported us. You guys are family whenever I need help. Huh?
Sue got it.
Oh, thank you, Sue. You know, everything that you guys put in, I promise you, everything goes back in. Like, there's been points where even Depths of History helped me out with cash whenever we needed it. So, you push this to me. Is there something you need?
No, I was just turning my phone down.
How did Eric do?
That's for Eric to tell.
Yeah, that's for Eric to tell.
Not that I don't
We're proud of him.
Yeah, not that I don't want to say, but he will have a video out very soon.
It's on Ride or Dive.
Yeah, so Eric will have a video out very soon. I want to shout him out from the rooftops, but I want him to be able to tell his story. So again, not that I don't want to share. I just want him to be the one to be able to do it. So
yeah, I couldn't do it. I could do 20. That's my max.
no, you can't.
I've done it before.
Lately?
No.
Okay. So once Eric does get his video out, I'm sure that we'll share it so everybody knows. But so again, not that I don't want to tell everybody, but I want him to be able to.
Somebody asked if I was cutting this off. No, it's getting longer, and it's going to keep getting longer. I want to say hi to my dad if he's in here. I love you, and my mom if you guys are watching.
The clock's broke. It's literally just a decoration at this point.
What is they saying?
Somebody said, "Are you gonna fix the clock?"
No,
my
it's
OCD. It's broke. I can't get it off the wall, and
oh God, it's stuck on there. I was just gonna rip it off.
No, I can't get it off the wall. When we first got the RV, it was working, and the one in the bedroom was working, but they were actually
out of sync. So click, clack, click, clack.
Tick, 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 tick. It was terrible. Worst thing ever. And then
there's 178 likes and 242 people in here. They say that those likes help, so if you guys would, please do it. Just to get the YouTube gods to push this video. That is the main thing on our channel. If you guys will support, as in watching, that means everything to us. Cool, thank you.
Ryan, if we're going to be in your area, or, just get a hold of us, and we can
see about it. So
we can see about getting together with you.
Karen, man, I love that woman. She's awesome.
So, Busby Adventures said, "Grow a ZZ Top beard, Jacob," and my mother said, "Hush, Busby."
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. So you guys that don't know, Linda Schoon, that's my mother. I just call her Linda. And then
Listen, Linda.
If you guys see Alicia Schoon in here, that's my sister, and then
thank you, Veronica.
Her daughter is my niece Lily, so she calls me TT. So that's why they said TT earlier.
Guys, oh, there's Ringo. Becoming a member helps.
And Terry's in here too. Terry Spitz.
I already said hi. I already said hi to Terry Spitz.
Oh, maybe I was thinking about Ringo.
And Karen, don't worry about that. Like, you've done enough for us. I would like to go diving with you, and I think we're going to plan on that when we go up north. That's the last thing I want to talk about. There's possibilities of us next year after I get this RV reinvented. What? Invented? No, I can't say it. No. I'm going to work on this, and it's not going to look this way.
So
renovate. Is that the word?
Last year and this year, Jacob and I took a ton of trips back to back to back. Long trips, back to back to back. Plus, then when we were home, if somebody called us, we went.
Refurbished, okay.
Next year, I think. Oh,
Revented.
And my dad is on here as well.
That's the word I was looking for.
So, Bill Schoon, that's my dad. You can just call him Daddy. That's what I call him. That's how I know to back up a trailer. So, thank you, Dad, for showing me how to do it better than obviously Jacob could ever do it. I can thread this sucker through a needle. And then there's my sister. Okay, anyway, enough about my family. So, we have... Oh, you're going to say something?
I shut my mouth. You're a very good backer-upper.
Better than Jacob. So the last couple of years, we've done trips back to back to back to back because we wanted to help so many people and we wanted to grow and we wanted to, growth, allows us to help more people. Next year, I think the plan is to take only 2 big trips and then maybe just like some smaller week or 2-week trips here and there. I think most of our big trips next year are going to be to the north. Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. And then a longer trip to Canada.
I think we are going to do a Canada trip. I really think that
there's a lot that's going to go into that, and it really, if we don't do one next year, then we'll do it the following year.
Go international.
There's a lot that's going to have to go into that. A lot of behind the scenes work. A lot of work for me. So
there's a lot of things that you have to have done to your equipment that we want to make sure that our dive knives are okay. It's almost like getting on a plane, but completely different because we're going to get searched. So we want to make sure that we have everything that we need to be straight through. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for your support. Love each and every one of you. We're going to be on our way tomorrow, or tonight, and be there in the morning to help this Vaughn family out, and hopefully we can bring answers and bring Debra home tomorrow. Other than that, guys, you good?
Yep.
Keep up with watching our videos. Anything you guys, what did I do?
You have to put out the video.
Listen, Linda.
I'm telling my daddy. Daddy?
I know that I am behind on my videos. I am super behind. I am almost a year and a half behind on videos. There are certain videos that I do put out to get content to, hey, I can get this video out, put it out quick because it's really set up really nice. There's a lot of videos that I've had put on the back burner and trying to get out, but I keep on going and going and going and going. Families come first, like I said. And I know, and you guys entrust me that we are doing the right things, and you guys are supporting that, so thank you. I promise you these videos will be out, and I promise you there's going to be a date so you guys don't think we're in Minnesota or Texas when we're actually in Arkansas.
Ryan, get a hold of me on ChaosDivers.com. In the bottom right hand corner, there's a little chat now button. That's a direct link to me. So just get a hold of me on there. We'll see if we can work something out. See if it's possible. It may have to wait. But just get a hold of me on there.
I really do think we can help. So, thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. Keep on diving. It's not where to stop. Oh, keep on diving? That's how it goes, right?
Keep diving.
Keep diving. Keep on. Keep keep on keeping on. Keep diving. It's not where to stop. I've had 2 Red Bulls and a coffee. Just give me a break.
Love you. Bye.
See you guys. Thank you.